Hey, recently I was on another panel again. You know me, I don't go to the panels anymore, but on the last one I went on, I had a woman ask me something. She said, "Hey, Alpha, I got a question for you." And I said, "What?" She said, "What is better? Is it better for a man to be a baby daddy or to be a husband?" Everyone got shocked when she asked me that question. And I told her, "Oh, that's simple." And she said, "What's the answer?" I said, "Oh, it's simple. It's a baby daddy." And she said, "Why?" I said, "Well, it's real simple." I say, see, in our current society, there's no rules and regulations. There is no rules and regulations. So there's no one telling you not to be a baby daddy, and there's no one forcing you to be a baby daddy. So it's basically on the individual man. The same applies to marriage. There's no one forcing men to get married, and there's no one stopping men from getting married. I mean, you can marry anybody you want. Now, the law says what? You can't marry more than one person. You can't do what's called bigamy. All right, you can't engage in active polygamy. But unofficially, yeah, there's plenty of men who are baby daddies to multiple women. It's unofficial polygamy. So essentially, being a baby daddy is more powerful because you're not legally bound to the state. You're legally bound to your child. See, that's what makes it more powerful. All your assets stay in your name. All right, all of them. The woman has a legal right for you as much as you have a legal right for y'all to take care of your child. That's it. That's it's just that simple. So when you go to court and you have to deal with child support, that's it. That's where it stops. Or child custody, that's it. But see, when you get married and you want to resolve the relationship, what do you have to do? You now got to go to court for child support. You got to go to court for child custody. Now you're done with that. Now you got to go to court and resolve the marriage. Now you got to deal with alimony. Now you got to deal with splitting up the house, splitting up the assets, splitting up the retirement plan, the IRAs. So essentially, being a baby daddy, you get all the opportunity to procreate, but you don't get all the legal burden that a husband gets. Because what? The divorce rate is now what, 51%? And 80% of the women, well, 70% of the women are filing for divorce, is 80% when it's educated women. So it's just that simple. To meet the biological imperative now in our current modern society, it's better to be a baby daddy than it is to be a husband. Why? Because you keep all your assets in your name versus when you be forced to split them up due to a bad marriage.